Hunter Miles, everyone.
What's up, everybody? Sorry to cut you off before the intro. I know you were waiting for it. Uh-oh. Okay. Now let me get my freak on. It's the cringiest thing I've ever said. I'll address it. I know what you guys are probably thinking. Why does this vegan look so bad? Shouldn't he be doing better? I'm sorry. I'm not a vegan anymore. I tried. Shit's hard. It gets a lot easier once you realize what animals you don't give a shit about anymore. Not people, relax. You guys are still cool. I didn't go cannibalistic. Like chickens, though, right? Fuck them. And they're delicious, so it's like a win-win. You know who really hates chickens? You ever been to a Chinese buffet? It's like they're looking for new ways to kill these chickens. There's 12 different types of chicken, 3 different sauces, and then one of them's just chicken on a stick. Like, you're not even trying with that one. You didn't prepare it any differently. Oh, no, just cook it, put it on the stick. We call it teriyaki. But the kids love it, I'll tell you. Speaking of kids, you got any kids here in the crowd? Oh, we have parents in the crowd? Oh, I don't know. I saw Ben and Elena. I got confused. Actually, Ben, Elena, and Joseph all look like they could be in middle school right now. I'm sorry, and this isn't me trying to roast you. This is just what the Lord did. Kidding. We got. That's how you know I'm really a pussy, because I just feel like the shame of it. I was like, these are my friends. Do we have any parents here in the crowd at all? Awesome, nice. How old you guys, kids? How old you guys, kids? 11, 9, and 7. Nice. All girls, wow. You seem happy about it. The first thing he did was, jeez. Yeah, they're not here. Thank you. You still have one of them with you, so you're not a daughter, but you are surrounded by women, and that was my life as well. And I'm sorry. You know, give it up for the only set of testicles in this nation. Beautiful. So your guys' kids are, all very close together. Good for you. Well, for the kids. But you said no. She goes, not good for this body. Not a lot of recovery time. I get it. But my son is about in that age. My son's 5, so he's coming up. Maybe he can hit on your youngest daughter in a little bit. Who knows? How do you feel about kind of black kids? Like, but you can't tell. So it's like, it's enough to say it's in the bloodline. My son's 5, he's just getting into that like digital, technological age. Like he's about to go to kindergarten where they just give them tablets now, which is sad because all the educational experts are saying like you need to get your kids off the screen so much, but like as soon as they get anywhere near an elementary school, they're come on, get a tablet. And so I was nervous about my son getting a tablet, but he has grandparents and they don't give a shit. So when they called me to ask, hey, we're thinking about getting Braden a tablet for his birthday, and I said, I'm really not comfortable with that. They said, all right. And I thought we had an agreement. Seems like you guys are listening. I thought. Get to his birthday party, opens his present. It's a tablet, of course. And what the? we had a whole conversation and everything. They're like, yeah, but look at him, he loves it. So now I'm stuck fighting with my son and this tablet for his attention. Not so much the tablet as much as this Asian family on YouTube. You guys familiar? Ryan's World. Yeah. I like how you were kind of confused. Like, there's a lot of Asians on YouTube. I'm not going to discriminate. And neither will I. It's not just Ryan's World, but like all of these toy unboxing videos that just have your kids like hooked on and watching these kids play toys instead of doing anything, active. But they love it. Like, my son loves Ryan's World. He watches Ryan play with these toys and goes, I want those toys, I want those toys. So we get him the Ryan's World soccer net and ball. They came as a set. And tried to get him to go outside, like, hey, you want to go play with your Ryan's World soccer net? And he was like, no, I'm busy watching Ryan play with it. Which, it's not the worst part of parenting, it's close. Like, we're out of the diaper stage, now we're into disappointment. We can only see where it goes from here. But I can't even fault him that much because I do the same thing with podcasts. Like, I listen to podcasts all day when I'm driving, when I'm at work. When I'm at work, someone come talk to me, I'm like, hey, you got a second? I'm like, oh, what was that? Like, what, you don't want to talk? I was busy. Listening to other people talk. I don't got time for your bullshit conversation. Anybody dealing with death? No? Not as hype about that? Okay. I'm gonna work my own shit out then. That's cool. I hope you can take these jokes about death home with you the next time you're grieving. Pull them out, remember them. Say, at least I'm not as bad as this guy. I've grown into some new perspectives about death, I guess, as I've seen more people die, which is cool. Not actually witnessing it, that's not cool. Actually having these people die isn't cool. Anyways, but it has given me more perspective. Like, when your grandmother goes in her sleep, by goes I mean died, it's a euphemism. But when your grandmother dies in her sleep, that's like best case scenario. It was peaceful, I hope she didn't feel a thing. I don't know how dreams work, but... But when you have like a friend or someone younger than you in their 20s die in their sleep, you are afraid to go to sleep. I started working third shift just so I wouldn't be alone at night. And then if I wanted to be asleep during the day, I'd have someone watch me. Like that. I'm 25 and I'm not taking any chances. That's why I stopped doing cocaine. Hey. I'm kidding, kind of. I did stop doing cocaine. I should be very clear about that. Just this month actually celebrated, or just last month celebrated 3.5 years clean and sober from, thank you. Sorry, I cheated. I went to rehab. Couldn't do it on my own. I needed a team. I guess the real cheat was God. I went to a Christian rehab. The most fun of all the rehabs. I can say from experience. And you meet the best people. I realized that you can take the meth out of that person's system, but you cannot take the white trash out of their life. Shortly after graduating this Christian rehab, one of my classmates I saw on Facebook was pregnant. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I hope it didn't happen in there, because anyways, there's a women's center and a men's center, and then that means shit happened. But the way I found out she was pregnant was because of her maternity shoot. She had a photo shoot. at a Taco Bell. And that seems surprising to some of you, but some of you are also like, no, I get it, you said math, I got it. So I can only assume that this photo shoot was taken off of an Android or something. Facebook quality was decent though, I'll give it to her. But yes, like I said, I went to a Christian rehab. It was really fucking dank. At this Christian rehab, they would always say, if you can chase God with half the effort that you used to chase drugs, there's no reason you shouldn't stay off the streets. Which I get, but like, have you tried crack? Like, eternal salvation in theory, I'm sure is great and all, but crack is here now. Like, it's tangible, you can smoke that shit. All I'm saying is it's apples to orange. It's not even apples to oranges, really. It's apples to crack. There really is no comparison. You guys have been so great. Please give it up for your host again, Ricarlo. I've been Hunter Miles. Thank you.
Keep it going for Hunter Miles, everybody.